I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're off from Arrowhead. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 from the 41.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here we go. Ready.
Daniels on first down. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Took off with it again. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Out of the gun, Daniels. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's Daniels. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Arizona. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Easy. Come back.
They put a receiver in motion right. Mahomes got to throw on this first play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 19 at the
Attack.
30-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Daniels now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here we go. Back.
4th down, here's Daniels. He's got a man left. And he gets this forward to the 19. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Works the sideline to the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's out near midfield and still going. 20, 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
15.
They're running again. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Butker on now to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He lets a heater. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This, our last play of the quarter.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
15. Yellow.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Yellow.
They'll run it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Running it now out of the gun. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Look at my team. Come on. Hit. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? They freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs are on the move here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Color. Come back.
A give now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
I don't need to. I can deserve it.
Tight end going in motion here. He finds him beyond the marker. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yellow. 15.
They send a receiver in motion right. Touchdown, Kansas City! So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
This one is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels trying for the deep ball. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Ready.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Cut 19. Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Again, Daniels to the air. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. This throw is caught. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Rig. Seven Pirates. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lions. 79, Broncos.
One final shot before halftime. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Handoff now out of the gun. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Working quickly here. 2nd and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hey, Riblet.
Motioning Chase left. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Yellow.
They'll send him over right.
What's
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. They connect for the first. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 17-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. First down from the red zone. Complete out to the right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 2. At the 9-yard line.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 43.
They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down.
Hey, yellow. Hey, go going. 15. Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go.
Daniels on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I think in a situation like that, 3rd and inches, defense is certainly thinking stop the run first. That's well done defensively. Not a problem for them to adapt and get into the right coverage and now force a critical 4th down.
Man in motion here. Desperation time here on 4th. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Fix the Eagles. Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
14. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 34. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Dumped off to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
A 35-yard attempt.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snowplows definitely needed out there on those roads. They can take all the extra time to celebrate in the stands with each other, waiting to leave as their guys get the winter win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.